Hello everybody. In this chapter we will fix the problem that we saw in our diffuse lighting shader, and the problem is when we rotate our mesh we see the blending or the flipping of the normals from outwards to the inwards direction. And this visual blending of normal is happening all over the mesh whenever we rotate it. In order to fix this problem, we will first go to our shader. And conceptually, what we understood and what we are doing in this shader is all right, but there is a mathematical error in this shader. If you take a look at the line 88, in this line, we are transforming object space tangent value to the world space tangent value by multiplying v dot tangent with underscore object to world matrix. And what is wrong here is the order in which we pass the parameters or the argument to the function matters for the calculation. So the result of this command is different from this one. When we multiply two matrices of different dimensions, that means if they are of different row and column, the result of A multiplied by B is different from B multiplied by A. That means if the dimensions of two matrices are different, their multiplication is non-commutative. We will understand multiplication of matrices in this chapter later, but just to give you an idea that there is a requirement for two matrices to multiply, that the column of first matrix should be equal to the row of second matrix to which we are multiplying. And the second rule we just mentioned, that if the dimensions of first and second matrix are different, the multiplication result is non-commutative. And that is what we are supposed to do. We are supposed to pass underscore object to world first and then v dot tangent. So this is the first thing that we are going to do in order to fix the problem. The second thing that we will do is when we transform tangent or the normal, we want to transform its x, y, and z value. We do not want to change its w value. So what we will do here is we will say v dot tangent dot x, y, z. And then because it has become a 3 by 1 matrix, we will have to change it into 3 by 3 matrix to satisfy the condition of multiplication of two matrices. So this will give us an x, y, z value, but we also want to store w value in o dot tangent world, which will be exactly what we get from the mesh, which is v dot tangent dot w. So this complete command is giving us transformed x, y, and z value, and here we are appending w value, and then we are storing it inside o dot tangent world. So we have fixed the problem with the tangent. Now we will apply the same rule of transforming x, y, z value to the normals. So we will first say v dot normal dot x, y, z multiplied by float 3 by 3 matrix, and as a precautionary measure, before supplying the normal value to the multiplication function, we will normalize it. So it's normalized x, y, and z value multiplied by underscore world to object matrix. And similarly, this complete command is giving us x, y, and z value. Now we will append a w value and store it in normal world, v dot normal dot w. So we have added v.normal.w value with transformed normal xyz value. Now let's save the shader and go back to Unity and check if that fixes the problem. So now let's rotate our mesh and that blending or the visual bug has gone. And at this point we also want to make sure that our diffuse reflections are being calculated correctly or not. In order to do that, we will just quickly try switching